Okay, so we've done our two single crochet swatches. Here they are. We're going to join them together and then create an edging all around. Here I have a green and a pink swatch, and I did a purple edging. Over here I just wanted to make it different, and I'm going to use a purple and a pink and then use green as my edging. You want to have them be the same. So for instance, down here, this is where we started our chain, and then how do you count the rows, right? How do you count the rows? So we're going to start counting the rows like this. You're going to see that this is the chain, so that doesn't count. So we're going to do row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. And that's how many rows we needed, 14. And remember that we needed 15 stitches going across. Now, we're going to have the chain on the bottom, and we're going to start up on the top. And we're going to start in the middle of these 15. So we're just going to start right here. But before we start, we're going to get our string, our yarn, and create a slip knot. Right? So we're going to do a slip knot. There's our slip knot. I'm going to pull it like that. And I am going to insert it in the middle between both. I have to align this. Okay? I've got to align these. And it should be the middle, the exact same number. Now, notice this. Look at how these V shapes are different on both of them. You need to have the beginning of the V, or you can say the link or the chain, facing to the left. The V facing to the left. So this is not right. So I got to take this, turn it this way, and now I have both. You see that? Both V's pointing to my left. Then I need to really get it right. Now you can see that the pink is smaller than the purple, but it's the exact same number of stitches. That may be due to maybe the purple yarn is a little bit thicker. So what I want to do is I want to count. If these are 15, I'm going to say around 7 I'm going to begin. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So on 7, maybe I'll do 8. No, I'll do 7. So on 7, I'm going to go right under here, poke through, and poke through. Both front and back loop, front and back. Now, I'm going to take my yarn. Okay, keep this one down. I'm going to take my yarn. Alright, I'm going to do yarn over and pull it through. Okay, so now I've got two loops. I've got my slip stitch and the yarn over stitch that I pulled through. And then now I'm going to go ahead and yarn over and pull through. Now I'm going to do the same thing here. And you're going to keep doing that all around. All right? Make sure you don't skip. Right? You don't skip, and that you actually do correctly right in here. The beginning is always a little bit tricky because you're trying to get everything organized and your hands in the right place. And I want you to follow through all the way till I get to the corner, because the corner is going to be a little bit of important, so that you don't get any curling happening on the tips. Okay, here we go. See, now it's working nice. Now this is my last stitch right over here. My last stitch, which is good. They're both my last stitch. And this one's going to be, this pink one's a little tricky. See, I got it. Alright. On my last stitch, I'm going to do 3 single crochet stitches. So this is stitch 1. Then I'm going to do it again. Same hole. Stitch, single crochet stitch 2. Same hole. Single crochet stitch number 3. Now, look what happens. It makes that turn because I've got 3 inside of 1. That's what you want to do on all 4 corners. You must do 3. And when we do round 1 and then jump over to round 2, you're going to do the same thing even on round 2. Now, this is the side. On the sides here, right, over here, we're going to go through, you know, just about 15 holes right in there. But when you get to the side, it's really 14. So what are those 14? Those 14, well, we've done one here, but you're going to find them. There's like these little hole gaps that you see, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So that's what you're going to do. You're going to put it right in through there. And it goes through 2 of them. You see that? So let's go ahead and do that. If you see that maybe you stuck it in the wrong hole, or maybe you've got one in there, you know, just if it doesn't look too weird, just keep going. But basically you're looking for that gap, that hole that's in there. And so this is edging, what we are doing. We are doing the edging. Oops, there we go. Okay, this one doesn't want to behave well. Okay, there we go, there we go. Almost to the end. Okay, so this is the last hole over here, so I need to do 3. So I just did 1, 2, 3. And now I turn my piece this way, and I'm going this way. And we're going to go right through the hole where the chain is. I know these little strings are going to be getting in the way every now and then. So I'm going to show you how you're going to have to stitch, you know, sew those back in. Not a big deal. So I'm going to go all around, and then when I get here, we're going to talk about how we're going to jump right over into the next round.